Africa which way? Let me show you 5 longest serving presidents in Africa that have refused to hand over power. This is Teodoro Obiang, the president of Equatorial Guinea, a position he has held since August 1979, which means he has been ruling this country for the past 44 years. And that makes him the longest serving president, not just in Africa, but in the world. He came into power after he overthrew his uncle in 1979 military coup. And second on my list is Paul Biya, the president of Cameroon. He has been in power since on the 6th of November 1982, making him the second longest serving president in Africa. And guess what? He is 90 years old, the oldest president in the world. And what amazed me about this president is that he is so old to the extent that he can't even remember where they take him to, which means he's not the one really ruling the country, and he doesn't want to hand over power. Chad. Third on my list, Denis Sassou, the third longest serving president in Africa. He is the president of Congo, and he has spent over 34 years in office, but not in a go. He first served in 1979 to 1992 and returned in 1997 at the end of a civil war. Fourth on my list, Yoweri Museveni. He has been the president of Uganda since 1986. He is the 4th longest serving president in Africa. He took the office in 1986, and it was said that ever since then, election in that country has never been free and transparent. That is why he's been able to hold this position up to date. And last on my list, Isaias Afwerki. This is the president of Eritrea. He became president in 1993 when the country got its independence from Ethiopia. He is the 5th longest serving president in Africa. Africa is the richest continent in the world, but when you visit Africa for the first time, it looks like the poorest continent. Why? You know the answer. Africa is blessed with so many resources, culture, beautiful people. We are really rich and blessed. The so-called leaders in office are really drawing us back. Blessed all the elderly people in the house, and I'm happy for long life. Everyone is praying for long life. But if you have an elderly man or woman in your house, you will discover that the way you think and the way he or she think will never be the same. Sometimes you have to go through a lot of stress to correct them in one thing or the other. That is because the more we grow old, the more our brain begin to decay. You cannot expect a 90 years old man to rule a country very well. It is not possible. A country needs a very young, fresh blood with fresh brain to take the country to the next level. But no, some people want to hold the power till they enter their grave. This is the reason why Africa is going backward every time. Although it's still our continent, we can't run away. We just have to unite and find a way to make it great. What do you think about this? I'll be reading your comments. See you in my next video.